Hi, I'm Rich Craig, Managing Partner of the 415 Group. We're one of Ohio's leading CPA firms that focuses solely on privately held, family-owned businesses that range in size from $5 million to $500 million in revenue. The R&D, or the Research and Development Tax Credit, was originally made to help businesses in America keep business in America and really innovate and develop. And what has happened since 2022 is that the credit still exists, but the government is now forcing us to capitalize all those costs. And what that ends up meaning is that companies that are paying their people wages, paying contractors to do all this development, are no longer able to deduct them as they pay them.
I'm Geoff Karcher, founder of the Karcher Group. We're about a 28-year-old digital marketing and web development agency. We're in North Canton, Ohio. We employ about 38 people. Coming from the perspective of a small family-owned business, we generate a little bit less than $6 million a year in revenue. What this R&D issue has created for us is while we still get the R&D tax deduction, the 5-year amortization, it took me a long time to understand this. I had to rely on my accounting team to help me, realizing that while we have just a little bit over $1 million in payroll expenses due to our web development team, we have to now amortize those expenses over the course of 5 years. What that does for a business like mine, if we don't retroactively fix this to 2022, is it extracts somewhere between $750,000 and $1 million out of a small business. To us, that's an enormous amount of money and really straps our ability to take care of our current people, let alone grow, do the marketing and the things that we need to be able to do.
So the impact on family-owned businesses has been substantial. The family-owned businesses that we deal with are not publicly traded companies that have hundreds of millions or billions of dollars in cash in the bank. These are companies that started with the bootstraps, and what they're doing is every dollar they make, they're trying to put back in their business. What this has done is because they've had to pay all these taxes on expenses that they've already paid out and can't yet deduct, it's dried up all their cash. So now they don't have the money to hire new employees, to pay new contractors, to develop new work, and it's just been absolutely devastating to them.
I'm Mike Meinard. I'm CEO and owner of Delta Media Group. We're a SaaS company, a software as a service tech company in North Canton, Ohio. So this hasn't been talked about much at all, but the tech sector has faced a lot of headwind with jobs in the past 2 to 3 years. And it has 100% been caused by the Section 174 issue. I would encourage anyone seeing this video to reach out to your representative and encourage them to deal with this issue because it affects jobs for everybody. All companies are facing this issue and it's impacting jobs, it's impacting Americans, and it's impacting American companies and making it unfair for us to compete in the global economy of jobs and the global economy of business. We need to fix this issue.
I think it's important that our political leaders understand that this is not about a tax break. This is about extracting cash out of a business on income and profit that we don't have. We are paying taxes on things that are hard personnel expenses.
And what I would really encourage our government officials to do is to correct the Section 174 issue retroactively back to 2022 so we can fully depreciate everything that we've had to carry over in those tax years.
I think most of the politicians want to fix it going forward. We need to make sure that the fix is retroactive. It has to go back to 22 and 23 when the businesses paid all these monies in taxes because they couldn't deduct the wages. It's just put them in a situation where they're out of cash.
I'm as pro-American as you can get, especially when it comes to business and jobs, and I hate to see these jobs going overseas, but it has encouraged, this whole issue has encouraged companies to move jobs overseas, which I hate to see.
Nobody's talking about it. I have spoken personally to congressmen about it and they're not even aware. So of the real impact it's having on small businesses. It's causing small businesses like mine and many others to have to pay taxes on income that we don't have. It's not sustainable and I'm surprised how few people are paying attention to this issue.